What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, we're going to be reviewing the Voodoo Ranger Fruit Force. This is I guess it's a fruit punch IPA is what it says right there on the front. So, 9.5% ABV. Wow. That's pretty strong. Let's see if there's any, it's got an expiration date of the 23rd July 2023, so no canned on date, but it'll do. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the glass. I actually just filmed my very first April Fool's video, I hope you guys watched that, but I knew I had to throw in an actual beer review along with that, so there's going to be 2 uploads for today. The mystery beer, which wasn't so mysterious after all, and this. It was just an April Fool's video. I've had that planned for like the past year. Like, honestly, it's been forever since I've been wanting to do this and finally got to do it. So, just a chance for me to be goofy and goof off a little bit. I see some other channels on here do that, so figured it was my turn. But we're going to go ahead and crack into this one and see what we got. The Voodoo Ranger Fruit Force Fruit Punch IPA. It actually sounds pretty good. Definitely smells like a fruit punch, like a Hawaiian punch. Definitely with some hoppiness, some pininess, resinous. That smells really good. What color will it be, though? I'm spilling it everywhere. It's on my leg. All right, so it looks like a slightly hazy. Well, I wouldn't say slightly. That's actually pretty hazy. You can see light through it, but that's a pretty good looking beer. That's a promising sign, guys. When I see a hazy, I usually like hazy IPAs, New England style IPAs. Well, you really smell the fruit punch in that. It's got a really pungent aroma of fruit punch, like a Hawaiian punch or like a Minute Maid fruit punch, like in the cans. That's what it smells like. Kool-Aid, maybe. It smells really good. Working with right at a 3-finger head, white soapy. Kind of some tight bubbles in there as well. Stuck my snalls in the glass a little too far. Man, it just blows me away just how much it smells like actual fruit punch. Also, really love the can. They do awesome with their cans. Actually, have one right there, I believe. Is that the? Yeah, that's the Voodoo Ranger. I think that's the Juice Force. This is the Fruit Force. No, that's not the Juice Force. That's just the Voodoo Ranger IPA. I haven't had the Juice Force yet. I actually saw that today, confusing it with that one. Well, now I know what my next review is going to be, or one of my next reviews. So, let's see what this thing's like, guys. Cheers. I feel like I'm not in my normal rhythm because of the goofy video I just did, but we're going to continue. Cheers, guys. Whoa. Big sweetness of the fruit punch. You definitely get the fruit punch flavors in there. You get a little bit of the alcohol. It's kind of warm. You kind of feel it go down your throat. You can feel it like a little bit in your chest. But for what is this? 9.5% ABV. It's actually kind of smooth for what it is. That's the easiest drinking 9.5% beer that I've ever had. Get a little bit of the bitterness from the hops. Like I said, you get a little bit of the heat from the alcohol, but it's not overly so. It's not too powerful. I kind of like it. I mean, it's definitely not my favorite New England style or hazy IPA out there, but For a 9.5%er, it's definitely going to gain some points just for being that smooth and that tasty at that high of an alcohol. It's that sweetness from that fruit punch. It might be the sweetest hazy IPA I've ever had, just because of how much fruit punch flavor it actually has in it. Yeah. But yeah, you definitely get the alcohol, but it's more of a feeling more than a taste. You taste the hops, you taste the fruit punch, and then you get that warmth, that warming sensation going down like your esophagus of the alcohol. Guys, it's going to gain some points just for how easy drinking it is, and I think I only paid like $3. I think it was actually $2.98 at Walmart, which was odd because they normally don't have anything that craft related in single cans, but they did today, so I picked it up. For a 9.5% beer being that good and that smooth drinking, I'm going to hit this with a solid, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's a really good beer for what it is. It's not something that I would drink too often, just because there are other New England style IPAs I like more than this. But this is pretty good for what it is. Definitely a night starter or a pregame type beer for sure. So that's my rating, guys. 8 out of 10 for me here at Beer Reviews. That's the review. I think it's a pretty good beer. If you're into this style of beer, go ahead and pick it up. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up below. And if you guys have any suggestions on beers you would like me to try in the future, be sure to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. So as always, until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.